All praise to the Most High through His only begotten Son, Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Another day, another video, brother and sister, to edify each one of you. Say, again, I'm coming today specifically to discuss something very, very important to everybody, okay? Whether it be to the 12 tribe of Israel, as well as to the other nation, right? So for so many decades, so many years, we've been taught so much lie and deception. And it is time that we think and we try to refer to the Most High, okay, to find out what are the order that the Most High, the only living God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the 12 tribes, set up. For we cannot go by what a man said, but we must go by what the Most High said. That's why it's written in the book of 1 Peter chapter 4 verses 11. Okay, if any man speak, let him speak as the oracle of the Most High. So I'm going to read one scripture quick before I start, before I bring in the topic. I'm going to go to the book of Isaiah chapter 8 verses 20. It said, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word. So if anyone want to speak, want to do anything, and you don't refer to this Bible, okay, sister and brother, or brother and sister, please, he say again, to the law. Where are the law found? Where are the law and the commandment of the Most High found? In the Bible, okay? It's not in the Quran, the book of the dead, all these wickedness, no, okay? He said, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. So, if you don't have no light in you, keep on saying whatever you want, or believe in your pastor, or the priest, okay? However, if you fear the Most High, and you believe in Him and in His only begotten Son, Mashiach Yahweh Shai, the one that the whole world called ignorantly Jesus Christ, you must refer to this book. Live based on the Bible. How do you live based on the Bible? You keep the commandment, the law of the Most High. Simple. That's the only key to salvation. That's the only key. Do not get deceived. Do not deceive yourself. Thinking about going to church, you're going to get saved on Sunday. All this is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Okay? Without any further ado, I'm going to start. So, God only created on this earth 18 nations total. 18 nations. Not 195 nations. Okay? Like the way we've been taught. But who came up with that? The children of Satan. Right? They made up all those lies and wrote it in books, publish it on whatever they want to publish, and we believe it. Right? Now let's find out. So, because what I say first. So the title of this video is going to be what? It's going to be, there are only 18 nations, not 195. For example, if you go on your Google, right, and you type in how many nations are there in the world, or how many nations are there, you click on it, right? Guess what? This is going to show you 195 countries. Okay? Is that true? Is that true? No, right? So based on the United Nations, whatever they call all this nation, this is the US, the United Nations is one nation, El Salvador is one nation, Benin is one. No, that's a lie. Okay? God He's dealing only with 18 nations on this earth, not 195. The 195 we've been taught, those are lie, man-made doctrine to deceive everybody, to put everybody into sleep. It is time that we wake the hell up and learn who we are and what we are meant to do. Right? Without any further ado, I'm going to continue, right? I'm going to read from the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. What does it say? What does it mean? What is the meaning of the definition of nation? This is the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, okay? Zondervan Bible Dictionary. You can get them like anywhere you want it to. So, it says nations, okay? Usually means Gentile, right? It says usually. So, usually is the other nation that are referred to, right? It says, and hidden. And a few times referred to the Israelites. So he said, well, many times the Most High called the Israelite, the Jew, and the other 10 tribes, he called them what? Gentile, right? That's why Paul, Peter, John, they were writing letter unto them because they were scattered, they were living abroad. They were not born in Jerusalem, nor in Judea, but they were born in different places of the world. They were living in all 4 locations until today, same thing. The so-called war, Latino, Native Indian, and the so-called black people. Okay? So, without any further ado, I'm going to bring out a couple of scripture to prove whatever I say. So let's go to the beginning. I'm going to go to the book of Genesis chapter 10. I'm going to go to Genesis chapter 10. This is the book of Genesis chapter 10 verses 1. Now these are the generation of the son of Noah. Right. So after the flood, the Most High killed everybody. Okay. The same God you believe in that he loved the world so much, right? That's a lie. John 3:16, this enough is a called John 3:16. You can't feed John 3:16. Do not say Christ came so. No, that's a lie. Okay. God is the same. He has not changed. No. Same yesterday, today, and tomorrow same. Whatever he wrote from the beginning is the same thing that's going to go down. You can't change it. Your pastor cannot change it. I cannot change it. Right? Let's see. He said, now these are the generation of the sons of Noah. So Noah had only 3 sons that were saved because Noah was the only righteous, the one who feared the Most High, were keeping the commandment. He was not doing whatever he wanted because they didn't know. He followed the commandment of the Most High. That's why God killed everybody. Keep that in mind. John 3:16, don't let anybody deceive you. Ain't working that way, man. John 3:16, don't go over there. John 3:16 was a conversation between who? Christ, Amashiach, Yahweh, and who? His own brother, a Jew, Nicodemus. And Nicodemus, he was a Pharisee. He couldn't see Christ during daylight. That's why he has to go visit him in secret, in the night, so that they do not kill him or they don't treat him as well as a traitor like you have today. So I'm going to continue to say, well, so 3 sons Noah has. They were the only one that was saved with, along with their wives. So you got who? You got Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Unto them were sons born after the flood. Now let's see. So the son of Japheth. So Japheth is the first son, right? He said the son of Japheth: Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Meshach, and Tyre. So far, Japheth, he got 7 nations, 7 sons, and those 7 sons represent 7 nations. Okay, each one of those 7 sons represent a nation. Okay, then so keep that in mind. We're gonna do the math together. So far, Japheth, he got 7 sons, which is equal to 7 nations. Okay, let's jump to verse 6. Okay, and I'm gonna bring this out first. So, and where were they living? Where did the Most High allow them to go live? And I'm gonna read it quick to you. And he said, well, by this were the eye of the Gentile divided in the land. So these people were called Gentile. The son of Japheth, they were called, for example, Gentile. Okay, they were the first one to be called Gentile. So, and they were living where? Okay, you say what? They were living where? In the isle, divided in the land, everyone after his tongue, after the families in the nation. You see, he said in the nation. So it's 7 nations. So just for Japheth, we have 7 nations. 7 nations. Okay, who are the 7 sons? I just counted. You got Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Meshach, and Tyre. And where they were living? Mostly in Europe. They were not white people. No. They were not pale-skinned people. No. They were not. They were dark-skinned people. Noah was a dark-skinned person. Okay, I already proved it in my prior video. If you haven't understood it, everybody living on the earth until Esau, the first so-called white person, was born. Okay, everyone had dark skin. Okay, there may be a little bit lighter, but everybody had melanin. Everybody until Genesis 25. Okay, and I'm gonna go down there. Okay, now I'm gonna go to Ham. So Ham is the second son. Okay, and the son of Ham are who? Cush. So for example, today the Cushite are the so-called Ethiopian today. Okay, that's clear. That's easy to catch. The Cushite today are the so-called Ethiopian. Okay, let's see. And so Ham, he got 4 sons. So we got who? Cush, the so-called Ethiopian one. Okay, Mizraim. Okay, Mizraim, that's the original name for the land that you call today Egypt. It was not called Egypt in the beginning. Mizraim, because it was named after his son. Okay, Mizraim, that means upper and lower. Okay, Mizraim make it 2, which are the so-called ancient Egyptian. Okay, and you have Foot. Here is the third one. Foot are who? The so-called Libyan, the people of Libya, like Gaddafi. Okay, and the 4th son he got is who? Canaan. So Canaan are the people that were living in war. The people that occupied the land of Palestine and I'll say Jordan prior to the arrival of the Israelites, of our forefathers. So far we got 7 nations from Japheth, and we got 4 nations from who? Ham. Okay, that make it total war 11 so far. 7 plus 4, that's 11. Let's continue. Then I'm gonna jump to verses 21. Okay, the same book, Genesis 10, verses 21. Unto Shem also, the father of all the children of Eber. Now I'm a see. And say, well, verse 22. He said, the children of Shem. Okay, let's see how many sons he got. How many nations? He got what? Elam. Okay, Elam, the so-called East Indian. Okay, you got Ashur. That make it 2. Arphaxad, which is the forefather of Abraham. Okay, so Abraham is from the nation of Arphaxad originally in the beginning. Okay, you say, well, his what, and Arphaxad died. Okay, Abraham originally. Okay, so that make it 3. And you have Lud and Aram. So you got Lud and Aram. That make it 5 nations. From who? Shem. So we already got what? 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 plus 5, it make what? 16. However, I say 18 nations. So what are the other 2 nations? Let's find it out. So, and before we go further, at this time, there was no such thing as so-called white people. No, everybody on this earth have melanin. Everybody, they got dark skin color, right? And I'm going to read first. Because a lot of you don't understand or you don't know history. You got to study. You got to humble yourself and learn again. You got to be born again, reborn again, rebirth. So I'm going to read it. This is the book of Genesis chapter 11, verses 1 through 2. And the whole earth was of one language and one speech. One language and one speech. Which one was that? Hebrew. Everybody spoke Hebrew at that time. Okay, there was no such thing as dialect, like the way they'll demonize all the other country name and call it, oh, those are dialect. For example, you go to West Africa, people speak so many languages. They'll tell you, no, those are dialect or tribal dialect. What you talking about, man? We use the tongue, man. The tongue is called language. Tongue is language because you use your mouth. A language is a language, okay? Do you tell the Chinese, can the so-called white man go tell the Chinese, okay, your language or whatever you speak is a dialect? No. But because we fail keeping the law of the commandment, that's why this nation rule over us. That's why they don't consider our language. That's why they look on us down. Okay? Keep the commandment of the Most High, and then the Most High will deliver you. Alright? So I'm a jump. So far we got about 16. There is 2 missing. Let's find where did they are. I'm going to go to the book of Genesis chapter 25. This is the book of Genesis chapter 25 and verses 19. I'm going to read for 19. And these are the generation of Isaac. Okay? Abraham, son. So Abraham begat Isaac because the promise was only made to who? Abraham. From Abraham to who? Isaac. So in the beginning, Abraham, he was from the nation of who? Arphaxadite. He was an Arphaxadite until the Most High gave him the promise. And then what? And Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah, that's his wife, to wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Aram. Okay, the sister to Laban, the Syrian. Okay, and Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife. So he prayed to the Most High for his wife because she was barren, so she couldn't give her. But the Most High made it like that. The Most High God, she made her barren like that. Okay, he said, well, and the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived. Now she fell pregnant finally. Okay, finally she fell pregnant, and the children struggled together within her. Now imagine this. I want you to think very well. The baby already, they were fighting in the womb of Rebekah. Imagine that. If that happened today, probably a lot of women, they'll be running to the doctor. Oh, why did? Because they don't believe in the Most High. They don't believe. Or they'll run to the pastor thinking, no, the pastor can't even do a damn thing. If you ain't keeping the commandment, ain't gonna. But Rebekah, she feared the Most High. That's why she went and inquired. She went and prayed to the Most High. She didn't go to the pediatrician, whatever you want to call, all your witch doctor, whatever you got. He didn't go to none of those. What did she do? She humbled herself. She went and prayed to the Most High, and her husband did the same thing. That's the attitude you so-called Latino, Native Indian, and the so-called black people supposed to have. Keep God's commandment and do whatever He say. He will bless you. He will give you whatever you need, man. Okay? And the children struggled together within her, so they were fighting, right? The baby not being born yet, and she said, "If it be so, why am I dying?" So she's asking the Most High, "You bless me. Why am I suffering? I'm just pregnant like all the regular women. But why this baby fighting? Why am I going through all this pain here?" Right? And she went to inquire of the Lord. Again, she went to pray to the Most High. She went again to pray. You women need to have this type of attitude, behavior. That's what makes a woman gold precious. Not wearing a pen, bragging, running your mouth all day long, talking all this, not respecting your men or doing weakness, all this, no. Gossiping, no. This is a righteous woman. Righteous woman. I'm not saying there's no righteous women outside. There are righteous women, but it's very, very rare. Because the world we live in, Satan have got hold on to all the women. He always destroy each one of us through the woman. Always. It's always like that. And the Lord said unto her, now this what Most High say is not me, is not your pastor, is not anybody. God, the creator of heaven and earth. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations, okay? 2 nations are in thy womb. 2 nations. So God made it clear. He said, 2 nations in your womb. So until Isaac right there, it was still what? 16 nations. Now these are the 2 new nations the Most High made. He is the creator. He made everything. He does anything he wants righteously. He's the only living God, man. And he said, well, and 2 manner of people shall be separated. So he said 2 manner of people are going to be separated. Either, okay, they're twin, right? Because there are 2 nations, I mean twin. But God is telling her, listen, when they're born, they're going to be separated. Separate. Okay? You running around, God is all about love. Look, God said, listen, two nations, 2 manner of people shall be separated. So don't run around trying to make something, make peace. You can make peace. Are you God? How can you make peace on this earth? The only good thing you can do, keep God's commandment. Don't look for trouble. Don't try to punch anybody. Don't try to fight. But guess what? Whatever God said from the beginning, that's what's going to go down. It's all by election, man. It's all by election, man. Okay? He said, well, 2 nations in that womb and 2 manner of people. He said, 2 manner of people, okay, shall be separated from that bow. They're going to be separated. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people. He said, one is going to be stronger. And we know obviously who that was. Okay, that was Jacob, the one that got melanin, the dark one, the Negro, the one that was born Negro. He was the one. He was the strongest. You can see today, we see dominant, man. We fell off, fine, we did fell off, but guess what? Overall, we see do well, man. Strongly, the most I see smarter because we don't keep the command, but overall, we're stronger physically, spiritually. We fear the Most High. Though we weaker, we don't keep it, but we a little bit. I'll say righteousness, we do have it. Okay? And he said, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. It hasn't happened yet. He said the first one that's going to be born from the twin is going to serve the younger. It hasn't happened yet. It's a future prophecy. It's going to happen when Christ comes back. Okay? That's why today, if you pay attention, the so-called white people, they rule over black and almost everybody, right? Because it's the time right now. Not just white people to Chinese to Arab to. It's your time, man. Enjoy, man. Have fun. Open all the store you want. Create all the money. Make all the money you want to make. Do whatever you want to do. That's good, man. All we got to do as a nation, the 12 tribes of Israel, to keep God's commandment and repent. Okay? And so I'm going to jump to verse 24. And when her dead to be delivered, now she about to give birth or fulfilled. Behold, there were twins in her womb. So twins. Normally when you have twins, they look alike. It's not like one is white or like so-called white, like pale, and the other one is dark skin. No, usually they got to be both. But God, the Most High, living God, Yahweh, He set it up like this. Hey, this beautiful. All praise to the Most High, man. Okay, all praise to the Most High. He said, well, and the first came out red. He said the first nation came out red. So we know obviously, man. Come on, man. The only race or nation of people that when they're born, you can see the blood through is who? The so-called white people, man. So-called white people. This is not about hate, man. It's in the Bible, man. It's in the Bible, man. It's in the Bible. You heard this? Or you hate me? You ain't hating me. You hate God. This is the word of the Most High. I'm just reading it to you. I'm just edifying you. If you don't like it, you go against it. You think I'm being racist or that's your problem. God will smite you. Literally, I'm not joking. God will smite you. Because you're going against the Most High. Don't do that, man. It's dangerous. Especially you never read this. And don't tell me, right? There is no such thing where what you notice that the so-called white people, they don't have melanin, so you can see the blood through. That's why in the South, how do they call some of them rednecks? Why do they call them rednecks? Is only the red? Is only the neck that is red? No, the whole body. When they get embarrassed, when it's sunny, when it's cold, when they get red, when they get emotional, they turn red. Okay, the Most High retrieve that from there just to mark them so they'll know, they'll make a difference. Who is the wicked on the earth and who is the righteous? God did that on purpose, man. So there won't be no confusion, right? So there won't be no confusion, man. Excuse me for the noise. And I'm going to continue. All over like a hairy garment. So he got hair all over. So hairy. He got hair all over. Okay? And we know, man. We know who that fit, man. This ain't about black people, so-called black people or whatever. No, man. This is the so-called white man. Okay? Do your own research, man. He said, and after that came his brother out, and his hand to hold on Esau heel. So his hand was holding Esau heel. It has a meaning. You see, it has a meaning. And the meaning of that thing is what? Because Esau is the end of the world. I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it from the book of 2nd Ezra, right? I'm going to go to 2nd Ezra. Because all written in the Bible, man. I'm going to go to 2nd Ezra. So, this is the book of 2nd Ezra. I'm going to read verses. So, it's all written in this Bible. All you got to do is to read it. Okay? You just got to read it. This was short. So, I'm going to read it. It say, this is the book of Ezra, right? So, chapter 6, and I'm going to read from verses, speak of the voice and so on. Please give me one moment, please. I'm going to put it together quick. All right. So I'm going to read. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, right? And I read from verses 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham, this was Ezra. So Ezra was inquiring of the Most High to get understanding what was the meaning of Jacob holding the heel of Esau. So the so-called dark-skinned boy, the so-called Negro, right, that was born, he was holding the heel of the elder brother, who is what? Esau, the so-called first white man or boy to be born, right? What did from Abraham unto Isaac. So you see again, because Abraham has so many kids. Okay, Abraham almost like eight sons. 7 to 8 sons. Okay, but overall, God is dealing with only one, Isaac. Okay, that's why he's mentioning. He's not worrying about the other son. Okay, because the promise was only to Isaac. Abraham to Isaac. When Jacob and Esau were born, like I read it to you, okay, when Esau and Jacob were born, okay, of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. So, you see, it's simple, man. That's why white people ruling today, man. And brothers and sisters, don't get mad at that. Don't get angry. Don't try to fight. No, don't do that, man. Keep God's commandment and chill out. Chill out. Because the might is in their hand right now. The Most High allow Satan to give them all the weakness, okay? So they can do all the weakness, whatever they want to do. But don't go to work fighting, doing, let it go run, okay? The Most High is the one that's going to avenge. All you got to do, brother and sister, keep God's commandment. Keep God's commandment. Don't let no one deceive you. Don't let nobody tell you to fight, do this, or protest. Do not protest. It's nowhere to be found. God never said to protest. Anyone protesting, you're going against the Most High because you ain't keeping the commandment. You should be teaching the people to keep the commandment, not protesting. Because protesting, our forefathers have done it. Who? From who? Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Toussaint Louverture, so many. Black Panther, whatever you know. Did something change? Nothing. Till today, Black Lives Matter, they see marching. People see marching. Don't waste your time, man. Keep God's commandment, man. That's all, bro. That's all. Right? So now, he said Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of thereof. So that's why we suffer. However, Christ will return to redeem the 12 tribes of Israel. Then will restitute the power, the kingdom back unto us. And then we're going to start ruling forever now. It's not going to be like somebody trying to rule over. No more, man. That's over. Okay? And after that came out his brother out and his hand to hold on Esau heel. And his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 30 years. And when she bare them. And the boys grew, and Esau was the cunning hunter. So what this another description to the Bible give you all these descriptions why. So Esau was a cunning hunter. That's why you see white people, they like to go around Africa, all they kill all animal, bring it here to America, bring some to Europe. That's why they go around killing animal. And those animals, they don't kill it to eat it. They just kill it for fun. They go hunting for fun. You can see Trump, his son, they do the same thing. Go to Africa, kill all the white lion, or the most, like I'll say, like extinct, right? The most extinct, animal. That's what they go hunt for in Africa, different places. And nobody say a damn thing. They'll go to Africa on the water, fish. They're gonna go fish whatever they want. Nobody say anything. Here you can't even fish without a license. Here you can't even fish without the license. But they'll go to other nation, other people land and do whatever they want. So, for example, it's 18 nation, man. Okay? I hope that this one was very edifying to you. And God is dealing with only nation. I'm gonna come again later on another lesson to prove you that Esau is the so-called white man. Esau, and his name was changed to Edom. I'm gonna prove it quick. And he said, a man of the field. So, of the field. And Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. So Jacob, he was chilling with mom and daddy. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison. But Rebekah loved Jacob. Why? Because he was what? Fond of his meat. Because Esau was hunting. He was killing animals all over the place. And Jacob sold pottage. So Jacob, he was cooking. He got the meat and lentil. He was cooking those things. So the blood was still there. It was not cooked. Let's see what happened. And Esau came from the field. And he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage. So normally, based on the Bible, is the law written, we are not supposed to eat blood. Where do we find it? We go to the book of Genesis. I'm going to read it quick. So the book of Genesis, and I'm going to read 9 and 4. Because all this law didn't start with the 12 of Israel from the beginning. So this is the book of Genesis chapter 9 verse 4. But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat. So the Most High say, listen, man, the meat you cook must be fully cooked. That you eat, it must be fully cooked. No half cooked, medium rare, no. But why people, they eat it like that? Because that's the spirit. That's why when they go to a restaurant, they always ask for the meat half done, medium, rare, medium, all this. No, man, bro, don't do that. You eat any meat you eat with the blood, that means you eating the spirit, the life of the animal. The soul supposed to return to the Most High. By the time that you eat the meat with the blood, you literally taking away the soul of the animal. And the Most High will kill a lot of people for that. So I know a lot of our brother, our people that follow Esau without knowing. So make sure whatever you eat as a meat is fully cooked. No blood in it. Okay? Okay? So, for I am fed there, therefore, was his name called Edom. And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die. And what profit did this birthright do to me? And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he swore unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and porridge of lentil, and he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. So Esau literally, he sold his birthright. It's not like Jacob tricked him. No, he literally sold it because he thought he was about to die because he just killed somebody, thinking that they're going to come and hunt him down. Okay, so brother and sister, I hope this was edifying. I'll say all praise to the Most High. The only thing we focus is the Bible and nothing else. All praise and shalom.